Hey y'all, Jared Sandler here with you. Time now for our Rangers game memory. And I actually, for this one, don't really remember the game, the outcome, the opponent, anything, but it was my first day interning in the Rangers TV booth for Josh Lewin and Tom Grieve. And I was super excited. I was a young kid, pumped for this opportunity. I was going to, do whatever they needed and learn as much as I could. And 2 summers worth of that, it was such a tremendous experience. But I'll never forget my first day because I walk in the TV booth and it's just me and Tom Grieve. I think Josh Lewin was either hadn't arrived yet or was going and doing interviews. And the Rangers are getting ready to take batting practice. And, here I am with Tom Grieve. He's, almost like the godfather of Rangers baseball, really, at this point. You consider his longevity with the organization. Plus, I'd been watching him on TV for years. I was nervous. And, if you know Tom, all it takes is 5 minutes, and he's gentle and warm and welcoming and just an awesome person. But I never met him. And I'll never forget our first real interaction beyond the, nice to meet you, my name's Jared, I'm, Tom, whatever. And I called him Mr. Grieve really until, I want to say I called him Mr. Grieve for those 2 summers. And even when I returned in 2014, he finally was like, you cannot keep calling me Mr. Grieve. You can call me Tom or Tag. But, and I love Tom, but, we're sitting there and he's like, all right, I got an assignment for you, young man. And he said, if you can't get this right, then I don't know if you can be with us this summer. And in the back of my mind, I think I knew he might have been kidding, that this was really not a pass-fail for the fate of my summer. But at the same time, this is Tom Grieve, and I don't want to let him down. And he said, I need you to tell me when Josh Hamilton is taking batting practice. And so I'm thinking, oh, that's easy. He's probably got stuff to do, and he just wants me to nudge him when Josh is up. So every broadcast booth has curtains to block the sun from just shining in and, burning up the place. And so the curtains were still down. And so I look and I figure out how to roll up the curtains. I no, you can't do that. You got to tell me without being able to see. Oh, so this is the assignment. Okay. It was a little too easy to be true. And I was like, all right. And he could tell I was confused. He's like, just let me know based on the sound when Josh is hitting. Okay, so I'm nervous. I don't want to miss this. I don't know exactly what this is going to sound like. I don't know if he's going to be in the first group, the second group, the third group. How long am I going to have to wait for this unique sound? And Josh, with Josh in the box, in the cage. And, I'm sitting there listening intently, a little nervous. I don't want to mess this up. And I hear a whack, a whack, a whack, a whack. And I'm like, what's going on? Is Josh hitting? And then eventually, a couple minutes in, all of a sudden, whack, whack, whack turns into whack, whack, whack. And I listen, I look at Mr. Grieve and I said, I think he's hitting. And he smiles, he raises up the curtain, and lo and behold, Josh Hamilton was in the cage. And I guess the point of this memory is that, there are few players who the ball off the bat just sounds and looks different. These are all major leaguers. And one 40 home run hitter and another 40 home run hitter might be very different in this regard. There are guys who I'm sure have big-time power, but they don't necessarily have that different sound. They don't have that different feel off the bat. It is a very special, small breed of folks who have that. And Josh Hamilton had that. It was unbelievable when he would take batting practice, when he would be in the box in the game, when he squared up a ball. It just had a different, more powerful sound. And that's something I will always remember about Josh Hamilton. So that's my Rangers. It's more of a Rangers player memory, but we're going to call it another installment of our Rangers game memory.